And we welcome Dan Varroney, an economic strategist on the Clarity Windows and Doors Newsline, talk a little bit about Iran's economy and how long they can hold out. Dan, thank you so much for coming on. I keep hearing that with their ports blocked, that whatever money they have left, whatever currency it is, the inflation is through the roof and the country is falling apart.
Well, by all accounts, things are very difficult, not only for the Iranian people, but for the Iranian Republican Guard Corps. They're not able to pay their people. There's very little food, and whatever's left, it's very expensive. Inflation is anywhere from 60% to 100%, so things are absolutely unaffordable for them these days.
How much longer can this go on in its current trajectory?
Well, based on Treasury Secretary Bessent, he indicated yesterday on the Sunday shows that he believes that in terms of their oil capacity, they've got nowhere to store, nowhere else to ship, and they're going to have to start capping their wells in the next week or so. If that happens, that will cause long-term harm to their economy. So from his vantage point, it looks like could be another week, maybe more.
It seems like we're feeling some pain over here. I know Europe and Asia feeling pain because they get a lot of their oil from Iran. At this point, gas prices are where they are. Are we going to see those continue to rise?
So I think the direct answer to that question is yes. Since December, they're up over 60%. Late last week, Brent crude was the highest level since 2022. But if there's any good news here, and there is, tax refunds are higher than they have been in years. Those who have filed have taken advantage of the big, beautiful bill, and the average tax refund is in a $3,800 to $4,000 range. Others have taken advantage of the no tax on tips and no tax on Social Security. So in terms of having cash to spend to pay for the higher gasoline, we can say at least that is there.
I know this has been one of the frustrations people have been feeling for the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, and certainly the Iran war has a great deal to do with it, but the cost of living has been high since about 2022. It doesn't seem to be coming down. We'll never see 2019 prices again, I guess, pre-COVID prices.
You know, here's COVID, I think you're right in terms of the COVID issue. But what I want to share with you is that what we're going through right now is an energy price shock. When the energy price shock goes away, energy prices will come down, and we'll see prices across the board come down, all the way through to fertilizer. Fertilizer is sky high these days because of the closure in the Strait of Hormuz. But I'm confident that when the Iran situation is resolved, that we'll see gasoline prices go down, that we'll also see diesel prices go down. So diesel fuel is like the main engine that drives the entire U.S. economy. And those prices right now are about $5.60 a gallon, and those will drop precipitously, and prices of food and goods will follow when the Iran conflict comes to a close.
And how long does that take? Because I always hear that the prices go up like a rocket and come down like a feather.
Fair question. So there's actually two answers to that question. So for gasoline, for what we all pay for at the pump when we fill our cars up, that's 2 to 3 weeks. We're looking at 12 to 24 weeks with diesel. It's a more compound mixture, a more complicated process, but those prices will come down nonetheless. I think in terms of when we see overall prices come down, I think that we will see prices begin to come down probably 2 to 3 weeks gradually, but I think it'll probably take us closer to the end of the year before we appreciate the full price reductions.
All right. Dan Varroney, economic strategist, with us on the Clarity Windows and Doors Newsline. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.